ho, fellow bros and brosettes. How's it going? You know what time it is. Let's see. Going live. All right, we got the Instagram going. Oh, we have everything else going. We're going, so got to be going. Yeah, it's Tuesday night live stream. Welcome, one and all. So while I'm waiting for people to show up, I just got a thing from from LinkedIn. It's happening now. I'm happening now. Sharon, bam. Bam. That's all I got to say, Sharon. Bam. Thank you for all the videos you took. We did a gig at Limoncello. Me and Ernie Pugliese. And a good time was had by all. And Julie from Swing Set sat in. And yeah. And the guy that books the place, Chris, great trombone player and singer, he sat in. It was a lot of sitting in. You know, it was a lot of sitting in. And I really enjoyed myself. Had fun. And Sharon took a bunch of videos. A bunch. All right. Wow, this kills me. Wow. Seems like every week when I come here, I have like these weird groups that I didn't sign up for. Aren't you tired of hearing me say that? Yeah, I know. Okay. So I won't mention it. I just won't. But I guess I already did. So, what did they used to say? Tough noogies. Songwriters and lyricists. No, well, you know, not tonight. Boom, pow, doo-doo-doo-doo, boom, pow, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. So tonight, Django Reinhardt night. Gonna be doing a bunch of stuff that I don't think I've done on the Tuesday night vibe before, I think. Therefore, I am. And, yeah, so it should be good. Anthony's here. Steve Vance early. Wow. Steve's putting everybody to shame. Everybody gave him shit for being late all the time. And so he was like, I'll show you guys. I'll be first. But you just got to remember that Sharon is like the clock strikes 8 o'clock and bam, she's there. Let's see. Wow, I got a lot. I still got a lot of groups that I join. Son of a gun. But it's so worth it, you know, because, boy, the money just pours in. I don't know what I'm going to do. I heard they're going to stop making pennies. So I don't know how I'm going to get paid anymore. Oh. Get it? Got it? Good. Okay. Man, now I'm just grabbing anything here. Okay, good. So I've posted. I've probably posted to places I should not post, but I did. So there. So if you're watching in some strange locale, sorry. But here we are. Here. There we are. Okay, we're here. The beautiful sound of pennies. I think that's pretty much the living I make now. I can't even measure it in dollars anymore. It's pennies. My mother's here. Lydia's here. Yay. My mother's 95. She lives with me and Kathy. I made her a delicious lunch today of these like little tiny wieners wrapped up in dough from leftover from our Super Bowl party. I'm a good son. All right, so let's get this party started, eh? So here's a little song called "Sweet Chorus," written by Mr. Django Reinhardt, the maestro. And I don't think I've played this one for you before. And I'll even do the intro at no extra cost to you, the consumer. Let's see. That's the intro. Mm-hmm. I always got to sing the melody to myself. Here comes the bridge. All augmented there, nice. righty, ladies and gentlemen. A little sweet chorus. How sweet it is. I think Jackie Gleason used to say that. How sweet it is. All right. Let's see. What do we got going on in the chat bar here? Already. People are going. Lydia, I smashed the button even before Doug starts. Wow. Okay, let's see. But did you mash the button? Mash the button. I hope some of these vids are post-worthy. Yes, I'm sure they are. I haven't had a second. I took a look at one, and it was really funny because, like, in the middle, the waitress comes up and is doing something. She completely blocks out the screen. But luckily, it's not her butt, so it's not that bad. Let's see. BVS says, sounds like a summer day. I'm ready. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Bum, bum, bum. Steve, you missed a great Doug performance in Sherman. Yeah, me and Ernesto. Yeah. Me and Ernie. We're going to be back there in April because I'm going to be away a lot in March. I'm going to be way out there. Even more so than normal. All right. So enough of that. How about another one? Here's another one that I have played. Swing 39, written in the year of our Lord 1939 by the great Django Reinhardt. But I don't think I've played this for a long time. Yeah, so this is a good one. This is another Django song. And yeah. Sharon said, yes, Doug, the waitstaff got in the way a lot. Yeah, it was kind of comical. So I might put some little funny memes and stuff on the waitstaff as they block us. But yeah, I'm pretty busy. You know, I'm playing for Kathy's brother Larry. My brother-in-law Larry is getting married this weekend, and he asked me to play the ceremony. And so yeah, so I had to learn a couple of songs for that, and I think I got that together. And then, of course, the week after that, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, February 22nd. How many of you out there get my newsletter? Raise your hand if you get my newsletter. And if you didn't raise your hand, please go to my website. You could see right over here, near. That's a QR code. Just hold your phone up there, the camera, and it'll take you right to my website. And you can go to my homepage. And you could sign up for my newsletter, which is free. Plus, you get a download every week. And, oh, Bob Stanhope is here. Yay. Bob was over for Super Bowl Sunday. Me and Ernie had a gig, but I made it home for the second half. So that was fun. But anyway, the 22nd, February 22nd, I'm playing with La Pompatak, the full band, our last winter show. And it's going to be at Jazz on Main in Mount Kisco. So if you didn't make it to Uncle Chief's last month, this month you could go to Mount Kisco. And if you did make it and you just can't get enough, you can come to Mount Kisco. Yeah. But that's going to be it for a while. Yeah. Jazz on Main, Mount Kisco, New Yorko. Okay, yeah. So Swing 39. Yeah. Everybody count with me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. The summer breeze blows through my knees tenderly. Let's see. Sharon said I also sent copies of the videos to Ernie and to Julie, yeah, who came on flute. And like I said before, Sharon, don't forget about Chris, the guy that books the joint. He came on and played some trombone and sang Summertime. That was very good. That was fun. We had a lot of fun. Yeah. All right. So I just want to say hi to everybody over on Instagram. La Boy. And I want to say hi to everybody on YouTube. Hi to everybody on the Facebook. Hi to everybody on LinkedIn. Ooh, yeah, LinkedIn. Yeah. Hey, Philippe is here. So Philippe has been studying with me for a few months through truefire.com. And he is probably the hardest working student I've had in a long time. A long time. Oh, wow. I mentioned TrueFire, and something just like popped up on my screen. That's hysterical. Oh, that is so bad. What the heck is going on now? Wow. I hope I didn't lose. Wow, it's so weird. Wow. I've seen some weird stuff in my day. I've seen some weird stuff. Okay. I seem to have lost my lost my mind. No, it looks like I lost my Instagram connection. But let's see. Instagram. I literally just mentioned the word TrueFire, and it like went there. I think I actually lost my live stream. Let's see. Is it gone? Oh no, I'm still there. Yay. Okay, that was really weird. Man, you talk about Big Brother is watching. So I was saying about Philippe. He's studying with me, and I'm not going to mention where he studies with me because when I mentioned it, a whole other web browser opened on my laptop and went to that homepage for that site. Wow. Okay, that's all I got to say. Wow. Everybody say hi to Philippe. All right, so I'm going to do another one. This is not written by Mr. Django Reinhardt, but he definitely played this. I found a new baby. Yep. So for me, I'm always singing the melody when I'm playing the chords because it helps me remember how the song is supposed to go. Because a lot of times these chords, a lot of the same sort of chord-ish progressions, you know. So when I sing the melody, it keeps me going. Let's see. Sharon said AI is taking over. I'm not kidding. I like, wow. That's all I got to say is like, wow, you know. And the thing that really tickles me is that a lot of people really get like paranoid about that. You know, they're watching. And I'm always thinking, man, if those things are watching me, it must be like the most boring thing ever. You know, I don't really care, you know. And it's just so trivial and ridiculous. You know, like you need to know what every person on the planet is doing at any given time. Why? You know? Well, you know, if that's what floats their boat, so be it. Anyway, I found me a new baby. by Menin. Mr. Famiati is here on the YouTube. Welcome. I don't know if you've been here before. Everybody say hi. Hello, Mr. Famiati. Domo arigato. My man. All right. Shane Kirsch is over there. That was a snappy little number, he said. He's over on Instagram. Shane Kirsch. You know Shane? Great saxophone player, composer, educator, studio whiz guy. Yeah, kind of your typical 21st century musician where you got to wear a lot of different hats to pay the bills. Like I said, I'm going to be in big trouble if they stop making pennies. I don't know how I'm going to get paid. I don't know how I'm going to get paid. That's it. I spare no expense with the special effects on this little live stream. Sharon says I'm slaying it. Okay. Found a new baby. Oh, how about a little bolero for you all? And this is I don't know if Django wrote this. I don't know. That's a good question. Somebody could look it up. But this is Troublant Bolero. Yes. All right. Yes, Troublant Bolero is Django. And there you go. Mike Weir, sounding smooth as butter. Butter. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yes. Although I have to say, some of these songs I haven't played in a long time. I haven't played them since before I had my finger done. And I've had to readjust a lot of what I play with my finger surgery. And so sometimes on these songs that I've played for 20, 30 years, I go back and I'm like falling into old finger habits that don't work. So I'm occasionally fumbling around on a chord or two. It's usually the chords that, are mess with me. They mess with me. That was good. Hey, did you look up in the corner above my headstock? Right about like here. And you could see that it says Gypsy Jazz, Silk and Steel, Ball End, Authentic. Oh, acoustic guitar strings. Those are by LaBella. And that's the string company that I endorse, LaBella Strings. And they're great. If you're looking to get strings, get LaBella. Yes. I can't think of anything to rhyme with LaBella other than like a lucky fella. But I don't know. I'll let that go. Let's see. Doug, grab that sitar from the wall, perhaps. Yeah, I've done that. I've grabbed the sitar from the back wall. I'll do it again, but I no. I'm not gonna grab it now. I don't know. Maybe later. Maybe I'll talk myself into grabbing it. I don't know. Just crazy enough that I might. Speaking of crazy. So, you know how I do Django Reinhardt's improvisation number 2. It's just a solo piece. And it's very challenging. And there's a piece that we're going to be doing at Frank Vignola's Big Jersey Gypsy Jazz Camp. And I don't know if any of you are going to that. If there's any guitar players out there listening, watching, playing along, doing your dishes, let me know if you're going to Frank's camp. I'm going to be there. And I don't know how I squeezed my way onto that gig. Frank is so good. He's too good to me. He's so good to me. He got me to come and teach at this camp along with Yosho Stefan, John Jorgensen, and, of course, Frank, Vinny Rainiolo, Ken Smith. It's an embarrassment of riches. And but anyway, one of the songs that he picked is a song called Tears. And that's written by Django Reinhardt. And it's a tricky little piece. And again, this falls under the heading of I had to change things around because of my fused finger. So I think I'm going to give it a try for y'all, and we'll see how bad I screw it up. Let's see. Shane says I'm too kind. Doug was one of my favorite music teachers ever. Oh, thanks, Shane. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Lisa Johnson's here. The birds flew on Super Bowl Sunday. Sorry, all you Kansas City fans. No three-peat. The birds swooped in and took the Super Bowl. Yeah, Lisa is from Philly. She's our girl from Philadelphia. Yeah. So where was I? Tears, yes. So I'm going to try and play this and just wish me luck. There you go, little tears. I think I shed a few tears doing that, but it's a very pretty song, and it's a little tricky. I still got to practice it a little more, but you get the gist of it. I kind of just did the head once and then went to the ending, but they usually play the whole thing through twice, and the fiddle comes in and plays the melody. Yeah, but it's a really pretty song. A little challenging, this part. Wonder how Django played that. That's the one drag about. They didn't have YouTube back then. I would have loved to have watched Django with the two fingers and these things fused, to, melted together. That would have been cool to try and check that out. But there you go. So there you go. There was my my speed bump for the evening. Is there a thing here for speed bump? Yeah. Well, I don't know. That sounded like Scooby. That was kind of cool. I have my little thing here, with all these different sounds, Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. It's weird. The latest update on my phone, the sound always it eases in. So like I can't grab the whole sound. It just kind of like comes in. See? Now that's it. But, okay. Okay, good. So there. Yeah. All right. Sweet Georgia Brown. I know Django didn't write this, but I'll give it a shot. Gonna give it a shot. And I'm doing it in the key of G. For you people that are into key signatures, All right, let's see if I could do this. Gotta keep this tempo up. righty then. Little sweet Georgia Brown. She's sweet. She's Georgia. She's from Georgia. Sweet Georgia Brown. The unsinkable Molly Brown. All right. The bad Bobby Brown. Poor Whitney. Okay. Did that. All right. So Sharon dared me to get the whatchamacallit from the Whoozy Watts. So I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the sitar. So don't go away. If you're watching on Instagram, stay. If you're watching on YouTube, stay. If you're watching on Facebook, yay, stay. If you're watching on LinkedIn, stay. I'm just gonna go grab my little Dan Electro sitar because Sharon asked me to. Lisa said, wow, fast fingers. Yeah. Sometimes I play the right notes, but I can sure play fast, but, you know. I'll be right back. You can watch me. I'm not leaving the room. I'm going right back there. So, Sharon, who loves you, huh? Who loves you? Oops. Only for you, Sharon. You can't hear this yet because I didn't plug it in. Because first I got to tune it up, then I got to plug it in. But it's going to be so worth it. Because, you know, Anthony's a super fan. Sharon, for sure, qualifies as super fan. So, how do you even know when this thing is in tune? Wow. It was way out of tune. Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. You never saw anybody laugh as they tune up, I bet, huh? Okay. Wow. I wonder, maybe I detuned it. You know, maybe I loosened up the strings. Okay, it's getting there. You know, because as you when it's really low like this and you tighten it, it's actually pulling the neck up, so it keeps going flat. Okay, I could live with that. I can live with that. No. Yes, I can do. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this off like this. I'm going to take this off. Off. Okay. Take that off. She said feeling Beatles psychedelic vibes. No, going to actually do a Django song. Oh, ow. Ah. So I'm out of my mind. So this is a Django song called Blues for Ike, and I'm assuming that this must be Eisenhower, although maybe not, because Eisenhower was in the 50s, right? And Django died in 53. Could be. Yeah, he could have known Ike. Yeah. So I'm doing this in B flat. A lot of people play it in A. And yeah, let's see if I can do this. So it actually starts with the bass playing this. Not the chords, but the bass is playing. And then they lay down the chords. Interesting. Okay, now I gotta switch guitars. Such a low output. God. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, okay. So that was a complete disaster. So this is a very low power instrument. So this pickup is much, much weaker than the pickup in the other guitar. So when I laid down the track with the first guitar and then went to blow with this guitar, it was like no bueno. But to make an omelet, you got to break a couple of eggs, right? All right, let's see if I can put that over there, and I can put this up here, and now I could take this back here. All right, there we go. Wasn't that nice? Yeah, so that guitar also needs some work because, I never play it; just hangs on the wall. So everything was what's the word? Fakakta. This feels much better. How about that? I'll see you in my dreams. In your dreams. Or better yet, in my dreams. So, yeah. So thanks, everybody, for putting up with that failed attempt at the Dan Electro Sitar. Yeah. Yeah. Needs a little work. I haven't changed the strings since I bought it. It was like playing on crusty, rusty. It's like sandpaper. Yeah. All right. I'll see you in my dreams. That's a good one. I think I could do it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't erase the other loop. Okay, here we go. Da 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 dee da 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 dum. Da do da do da dee. Dee bo do da dee da 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 do da do. There you go. Doug Doring and some Manhattan Transfer for a second there. Yep. Birdland, yeah, a little bit. Yep. Thank you, Robert. Good ear. Michael Galunas is here. Howdy, gang. All right. So, that's all I got tonight, folks, unless you guys want to hear something. Something you want to hear? Nearly flawless tonight, says Anthony. Yeah, nearly. Thank you, Anthony. You're very, very kind. Let's just like erase the whole electric sitar fiasco. And Tears was kind of brought me to tears. But, you know, live streaming, live without a net, you know. People make mistakes. I know it's hard to believe. Some people don't. You know. Some people do. You know? Yeah. Some like it hot, some like it cold, some like it in the pot 9 days old. You know what I'm saying? All right. Anybody want to hear anything? So if you want to hear something, throw it on the chat bar. Steve said, oh, I love Manhattan Transfer. Yeah. Any original members left in that? They got to be old as dirt. Wake Me Up When September Ends. You got it. Lisa Johnson. This is the wrong guitar for this song, but I'm doing it. Yeah, good, and it's a bossa nova, so I'm killing two birds with one stone. Summer is coming past. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Ring out those bells again, like we did when spring began. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in our pain again, becoming who we are. Like my father's come to pass, 7 7 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. Ring out those bells again, like we did when spring began. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes that rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in our pain again, becoming who we are. Like my father's come to pass, 20 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Wow, Spencer Gray Elliott. Awesome to see this. The Doug Munro group Courageous Cats is a great album. Oh my gosh. Going back to 1986. That was my first official recording. Yeah. That was on Novus Records, a subsidiary of RCA Records, or at least I thought it was. Turned out to be a whole weird deal. But yeah, my very first record was a vinyl record. I still have some left, like all the other million sellers that I have in my basement. I have 1 million of them in my basement. So if you ever do want to get any of my back catalog, which is extensive, once again, I invite you to go up by this elbow and where it says website, put your camera over there. On that QR code, it'll take you to my website and you could look around. My music store, my merch store. Don't forget to sign up for my newsletter. That would be great. Keep you in the know. And speaking of being in the know, this weekend I'm going to be doing a wedding out of town. Won't be around. And but next weekend, well, I'll be here next Tuesday. And Anthony, yes, I'm going to do Mamacita. I was just waiting for a night that I'm going to be doing the Latin thing. And I'm going to do Mamacita. So I haven't forgotten about you, bro. And yeah, and so then after next Tuesday, a week from this Saturday, Jazz on Main. Come out and see the full band in full regalia doing all... We're actually going to do a lot of stuff from Putt Lake Toodaloo. And maybe next Tuesday I might do a Putt Lake Toodaloo night to kind of like wet your palate in anticipation of that show. Yeah. And yeah, so cool. Thank you. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you everybody over on Instagram and on YouTube and on Facebook and on LinkedIn. Thank you so much. And thank you for all your support, for coming out to my gigs. And if you're so inclined, buying some of my merch would be great. Do it before they stop making pennies, please. And I guess that's it. So as usual, until next week, because I'll be back on here next Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And until then, I wish you love, peace, and a little pinch of that funky chicken grease. All right, that's it. Be well.